So you get active.
Very good. I want to thank everybody for coming here today. And I'd like to thank Sensei Tony Lowe and Sensei Jared Vigiani from the Black Belt Academy for all their help. I want to thank my senseis for all their help and all their knowledge. And I want to thank my family for their help and for standing behind me 100% on this. So let me start by giving a brief history of Judo. Judo was developed by Jigoro Kano in 1882. It was derived from his studies under many masters and their jiu-jitsu techniques. After studying under these masters for some time, Jigoro Kano came to one theory: make the best use of mental and physical energy. So he took the techniques from the jiu-jitsu that fit to that statement, and he made new techniques for the ones that did not fit. He got rid of those. And that's how Judo began.
Oh yes.
So Jigoro Kano wanted to see Judo be more than just a fighting art. He wanted it to be in the Olympics. He didn't get to see that, but it did become an Olympic sport in 1964. He wanted it to be incorporated in physical education. He thought of Judo as a way of life, physical and mental strength. I today wish to continue Jigoro Kano's belief by letting Judo technique be what it is: physical fitness movement. Judo, for the most part, is a throwing art, throwing fighting art. Taking someone's attack, taking their strength, and using it against them. So, if someone's attacking, you don't try and push back against them. You take their force and use it against them and throw them to the ground with force and control. Now, the Judo techniques and entries are what the Judo Aerobics is made of. All of the movements that we're going to do in the aerobics are Judo entries. And we won't be throwing anybody to the ground today because this is a solo type of workout. You're not going to have a partner, so to speak, where you're grappling with. It's an actual aerobics movement by yourself. With that said, let's look at some of the footwork that's involved. And let me introduce you to Judo Aerobics. So first off, we have Sugiyashi, which is movement to the side in this fashion. You should keep your knees bent as you're moving to keep your balance good and stable. Movement of this sort. Back and forth, forward, to the rear, to the side. Sugiyashi. Okay, why don't we just give that a little try. Alright, let's go to the right. Move, keep your knees bent. Keep your hands up. Always keeping your balance. Slide your feet. Alright, try a little forward movement. Again, keep your body centered over your hips and move forward, backward. Good, good. Okay? Sugiyashi. Now that movement is going to be used for some of the techniques. We have Tai Sabaki, which is a little different, which is used a lot for our Judo techniques. And here we're going to step forward and across in front of our other foot to here, on the ball of your foot, and then you're going to let your left foot come back to meet your other foot, here. So you're going to turn around, pivot on the foot, Step in. Keep your knees bent. Keep your hands up. Keep your body centered over your hips. Don't lean back. Don't lean forward. Centered over your hips. And let your back foot now come back in a circular motion to meet this one as you pivot on it. Here. Okay? Try it again. Okay? Step across. If you want to make the movement easier and better and more effective, what you want to do is concentrate on circular movement. So the more you just step forward here, the harder it is to make your body turn. You want to step in a circular in front of the other foot so that you can move and turn. Okay, try it again. Okay. Very nice. Good, good. Now let the foot meet. Don't let it go too far back. That's going to put you off balance. You want the feet to meet here so that you're in a good position. Good defensive posture. Jigger time. Step in and let this foot come back only so that your feet are parallel. Good. Very nice. Tai Sabaki. Very good. All right, we have techniques that are going to work off of this foot movement, such as Ippon Seoinage and Ogoshi, many, many techniques. And then we have other techniques that work off this that are slightly different. So you may come in, step back, and then drop the leg for like a Tayatoshi. All right? So why don't we put some music on and feel it out a little bit. All right, we can do some of our techniques. Let's go over one more technique here. Let's go over an Osoto Gari type movement. We're not going to go through the entire movement. I think we'll start with just an entry into the Osoto. So let's start. Keep your hands up. You're going to step in. Let's start with the left step in. Bend your knee. Keep your body straight or leaning forward slightly. Okay, come back. All right, lean forward and put the weight on that leg. And what you're going to do now is come through with this leg, your right leg, so you have to center the weight on this leg here, the left leg. If you don't, you're going to be off balance. So you want to center your weight as you're coming in over this left leg to here. And then you keep your hands up, let this leg come up, and then put it back. Good, good. All right, so now we're stepping in. Hands are up. We're going to let the leg come up. What you want to do is point your toes. That'll make it easier for the leg to stay in the position you want it to stay in. Here. And then bring it back. Okay? Good, good. Step in with your left, bend the knee, and let the right leg come through and up. Good, very good. Okay. Anytime you're doing movement and an aerobics movement, you should always exercise, stretch your body out, and don't do more than you can do. So right now, we just went over a little bit of the technique. What I want to do is just go through some exercises, then we'll put some music on and try and do some of these techniques and break out a little sweat, okay? So let's just warm up a little bit. Warm up the arms, get the blood flowing. The judo practitioners will exercise first. Then they will go into uchikomi, which is practice of your techniques with a partner. Okay, around the side. Stretch a little bit more each time. Don't overdo it. That's how you're going to pull something. You want to take it nice and easy going through these and just give it a little bit more each time until you can stretch out and get those muscles and tendons stretched a little bit. With the Judo Aerobics, we're not going to be working with a partner. We'll be working singular. But as I said, these are going to be actual Judo techniques. Good. Okay, over the side. When we do the Judo Aerobics, we're going to start by doing these exercises. Get the blood flowing. Get the body moving. Stretching everything out so that when we're doing the techniques, we don't pull something or get hurt. It's very important. And once you have this down, if you want to take the Judo class, you will already be ahead of the game because you will have the footwork down for your Judo techniques. Okay, down the middle, nice and easy, and work your way into the stretch. Once you get used to doing these, you are going to feel like $1 million. Because your body, as the saying goes, is your temple. And when you feel good physically, it's easier to feel better mentally. Okay, good. Leg stretching. Now for this, you want to go all the way down eventually. But again, you don't want to start by hurting yourself. So you can start by using your hands here and going a little bit wherever you feel comfortable. That's where you go to. Eventually, you'll get your body to move the way you want it to. When we're throwing a leg up for Osoto,